It's so dumb of me to not think this, but I'm guessing David Fincher and Brad Pitt just like to work with each other a lot. I mean, Seven, Fight Club, and Benjamin Button. I mean, this is like a winning combo. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Released in 2008, directed by David Fincher, continuing on my David Fincher series leading up to Mank. So The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, I watched it tonight, and my mom and dad kept walking in and out, watching it with me in the living room, and they all said the same thing to me, and I agree. This movie, deep down, feels like a ripoff of Forrest Gump, and I hate to be biased, but I'm going to be comparing that movie to Forrest Gump throughout this entire review. This film stars Brad Pitt and Cate Blanchett and tells the story of Benjamin Button, a man who starts aging backwards with consequences. It has been a super long time of me watching this movie, but I actually do remember my mom renting this movie from Blockbuster. Does anyone remember Blockbuster? And we actually watched it, and I wasn't allowed to watch certain scenes, obviously, but I have actually seen this movie, and it's been a long time, and I can say this right now. This was definitely a movie you could have said that David Fincher and Brad Pitt were working together, and then David Fincher was like, hey, you want to get like an Oscar? He was like, I need one, man. I'm Brad Pitt. So this movie definitely is a Brad Pitt show, and let's go ahead and get this out of the way. He is awesome. I'm glad he was nominated. I forget who won 2008. I'm pretty sure that was the Hurt Locker year, so I don't remember the actor. But either way, Brad Pitt is awesome in this movie. And the aging effects, they hold up in like 87%. There's like a few scenes with a lot of movements and stuff. You're like, okay, that's definitely CGI and makeup and stuff. But for the most part, for 2008, 12 years ago, it holds up pretty well, especially the makeup. The makeup effects are outstanding. Again, some of the CGI is a little, but it's 12 years ago. We've definitely gone up in technology. But Brad Pitt is amazing in this movie. He definitely was Oscar worthy for the movie. And Cate Blanchett, she is good. She's just the romantic interest in this movie. And of course, this movie is mainly morally known for aging backwards, which is, I mean, it's so cool. It's interesting to watch his life. Like, it's interesting to see someone age backwards. He's born as an old, wrinkly baby, is an old man, and he's basically getting hotter as he's getting older, and then he's going to die as a young infant baby. Like, that, to me, that's what makes this movie so interesting and different, and I give David Fincher that. And of course, David Fincher's direction is spot on. I mean, this is not his greatest movie. I'm pretty sure this is his only PG-13 rating I've seen on trivia on IMDb, but I mean, for the movie, for his direction, the movie looks great. This movie is very just Forrest Gump. I mean, he goes to war, he meets a love interest who comes in and out of his life, and she's kind of got an issue, and I've even some people online call her, she's a terrible character, and I could see that, and if you say that, then Jenny is definitely a terrible character for Forrest Gump. But Forrest Gump, to me, I mean, I love Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump is an all-time classic, and I'm sorry, I agree, it should have won Best Picture over Pulp Fiction and Shawshank. I'm sorry. Anyways, but this movie, it just feels, there's more not life to it. Like with Forrest Gump, there's action, comedy, drama, all these things. This movie is a David Fincher movie, so it's got that dark look to it. And to me, this is probably his slowest movie. The movie is 2 hours and 46 minutes long. And for me, I felt that watching this movie tonight. Again, the performances and the direction, how it's made, and all the sets and costumes, it's all really, really well done, and it's really well made. But overall, the movie is fine. It's morely a love story, and it's interesting because of Brad Pitt's backwards life. If that wasn't the main thing, the movie would be but that is very intriguing enough to keep me watching. But overall, it is not one of his most memorable movies. And I'm gonna give The Curious Case of Benjamin Button a B-. It's a solid movie. It's just, it is probably my least favorite David Fincher movie besides Alien 3. But overall, watch it for Brad Pitt performances and just the interesting story of his life, because I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, it's definitely different. Anyway, guys, enjoy this review, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.